From one Blue Jays way in Toronto, welcome to Rogers Center. Major League Baseball on tap on this Thursday night. It's the Detroit Tigers and the Toronto Blue Jays. John Shambi with you alongside Chris Singleton. So the Detroit Tigers are in position to sweep this three-game series with a win. So, Chris, what's their mindset heading into today?
Yeah, looking to go 3 for 3, Boog. They've already won the series, and now they can really leave their mark. It's all about having confidence, and that's what a team takes away from a sweep. So they're happy to win the series, but they'll really be riding high tomorrow with the win today.
All right, we'll be back to get this one just about set to go. And on the mound today, Chris Bassett. What do you have on him?
Well, he got into the 8th inning his last time out, really pitching deep into games as of late. We'll see today how many innings he's got in him.
Ready to go now? Here's the rookie right fielder, Parker Meadows. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Makes the catch. And there's one away. Let's take a check of the Tigers lineup. They're dealing with a sinker specialist on the mound, which can be a big-time challenge when he's right and working mostly from the knees down.
Well, I think the approach you take is really try to lay off of those pitches down in the zone until he gets some called strikes and then forces you to go after that pitch. Until then, make him elevated, because guys that throw those sinkers, those two-seamers, really hard for them to be effective up in the zone. Those are pitches you can hammer. But when you get a cookie, you don't want to miss it.
Orlando Arcia stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Popped up right side. Merrifield gets under it, and that'll do it. Back here at Rogers Center, and taking the ball for Detroit, Reese Olson. What's the scouting report on him?
Well, last time out, picked up the win, didn't allow a run, pitched extremely well. He doesn't have to be perfect, but if he can give another performance like last time out, his team will be happy.
Now a drag bunt, third base side. Throw on to Torkelson. One gone, bottom half of the first. Here's Kevin Kiermaier. Smoked on the ground, a second. Now 2 away.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Swing and a ball popped up. Arcia should have this one. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is the third out of the inning. An inning in the books tonight. And we're scoreless here on the show. Top of the second. And now the DH, Kerry Carpenter. And the pitch. Bassett, a former All-Star. He features a sinker, a four-seamer, a cutter, a curve, and he works in a slider. And a foul ball. Ground ball right side. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Matt Vierling will hit next. And that one lifted in the air center field. He's got it. 2 down.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Spencer Torkelson stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Strike 2. No score here in the second. The wind and the pitch. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Next offering is fouled back. And the righty deals. Struck him out. Really fooled him with the breaking ball there. Down in order go the Tigers. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back now in Toronto. We head to the bottom of the second. And now the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. That's off the mark. And that's ball one. Vladimir Guerrero Jr., he's made Dad proud so far in his career. Multiple all-star appearances. A guy who was born in Montreal way back when, 1999, when his dad was playing for the Expos.
Yeah, and so much violence with that swing. Exit velocity is charged and very fun to watch. More plate discipline than Dad.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Siggy, how about this, though? A little more than 400 games into his career, Vlad Jr. had the exact homer total and OBP as his dad. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. One away.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with two strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Now it's Jansen to hit. The 0-1.
I got a ball, one strike.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
No, that slider down and away. It's just kind of a slow death. With two strikes, you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Brandon Belt stands in now and watches strike one. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. Left-hand batter waits. Gets a piece and stays alive. The pitch. Struck him out looking.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
And welcome back. And now Jake Rogers. Rogers in his 3rd season, hitting 7th in today's lineup, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2016. Guerrero. And he takes it himself for the out. And next to hit for Detroit, Andy Ibanez. That one the other way. Whips it to first. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd.
Batting up, the second baseman,
Jace Young up now for the Tigers. And first offering is fouled off. Bounce to the left side. Bichette throws to first. That's the 3rd out. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit, and we are still scoreless. ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Matt Chapman. And the right-hander back to work. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. Chapman measures 6 feet even, 29 years old, and he's a former Gold Glover in the American League. Strike 2. On the ground, right side. Sends it to first. 1 gone, bottom of the third inning. And stepping in, the rookie left fielder, number 36. And there's the strike.
Looks like he sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
Swing and a miss. That is strike 2. Fights it off. He'll see another. 1 down, base is empty. Struck him out of the front door breaking ball.
Boog, I wouldn't know personally unless you're going to consider my little league exploits, but it's got to feel good to break off a curveball like that and completely lock a hitter up, especially on the front door. Listen, I've been on the receiving side of that. It's not a good feeling, but that's really good pitching right there.
Dalton Varsho in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. And it's even up.
1-1.
Ground ball up the middle. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Whit Merrifield up to the plate. He's 0 for 1. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Merrifield, multi-time All-Star, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. And foul ball. Varsho off of first with 2 away. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Got it by him for the K. Blue Jays held in check. Still no score. Welcome back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Parker Meadows. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball.
Well, these Tigers definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Here's Riley Green. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Bichette makes the grab for the second out. Here's Orlando Arcia. In the air to left center. Makes the grab on the run. And that is that. Tigers fail to make any noise, and we're still knotted at 0. Back here at the ballpark, here's Kiermaier now. The pitch. 0-1.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Kicks and fires. Got him looking. Down on strikes, and he knew it.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. That's in there. Strike 1. And he takes a strike. And down on strikes he goes. 2 out.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch outs already. So this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
Guerrero stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
The 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Caught him looking for the K. Blue Jays go down in. Back here at Rogers Center. Now it's the DH, Kerry Carpenter. And here it comes. That one pushed foul.
Well, these Tigers, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. They're swinging at a lot of first pitches, and they've given away 7 outs as a result. They might just want to consider a more patient approach.
Here's a tapper towards short. Whips it to first on the run. 1 away here in the 5th.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
And now Matt Vierling. Flied out his first time. Swinging a foul. Pushed off to the right.
I'm sure it's at least something they've chatted about in the dugout. Coming into this one, that was probably the game plan. Attack early in the count, but doesn't seem to be working out the way they wanted to. We'll see if they make an adjustment.
Long run, tracks it down. And there's 2 away. And here's the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
Fooled on that pitch. Got a little anxious.
Slice down the right side. Here's the 0-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Next offering in the dirt. And the count 1-2. Into center and a base hit.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Rogers batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Grounded out his first time. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Kiermaier going back some more. Hauls it in on the warning track. 1 left for Detroit. Halfway through this one, still no score. Back now in Toronto. Here's the power hitting catcher, Danny Jansen. Olsen back to work. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, these Blue Jays just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just 1 base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. It doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
Bell stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. His first at bat was a strikeout. And that one is in for a strike. Brandon Belt, who grew up in Texas, played his college ball at the University of Texas, and then went on to win World Series with the Giants in 2012. And it gets by him. Man at first with one gone. So up next for Toronto, Matt Chapman. Swing and a miss. And that's strike one.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
Diving, and he can't make the play. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now one out.
Back-to-back singles. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Right-hander kick steals. Swings through that one for strike two.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Next pitch is outside. And that is ball one. Line drive, base hit. Runner around third. Here comes the throw. And he's in there. And a run comes in to score.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with two strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
And now it's Dalton Varsho. Pitch misses inside. Ball one.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Now at 10 Ks with still a few innings left, so expect him to add on to that total. And pitchers are looking to have a strikeout per inning. I mean, that's excellent work. The way it looks now, I mean, he's going to have a better rate than that in this one. So really good stuff working on the mound in this one.
Corners are occupied with 2 down. Swings and misses. 1 and 2.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a...
And there's the third out. That'll do it for the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now 1-0. It's Major League Baseball on the show. And welcome back. Down to third baseman, Andy Ibanez. The right-hander back to work. Swing and a miss, strike one.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Makes the catch for the out. To the right side, Merrifield. Tosses to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. Parker Meadows up now for the Tigers. Line drive. Gets down. Base hit.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game.
Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Low throw, and he can't dig it out.
Here's what I think the manager's thinking right now. Today, we're not driving the ball. It's hard to get extra base hits. We've got to make something happen to get a runner into scoring position. That stolen base, excellent call. Now, all it takes is perhaps a single to put a run on the board.
Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning.
A lot of adrenaline we could.
Welcome back. Bottom of the 6th. And now for the Jays, Kevin Kiermaier. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. The 0-2. Goes down looking.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
Bichette up for the 3rd time and takes ball 1.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. He's painting the corners, working on the edges and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Hard ground ball, base knock.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Jansen in the box again. Takes a strike. 0-2 as he waves at that one.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Guerrero leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Next pitch is downstairs.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Righty to the plate. And that's outside.
It's a good take.
Bounced up the middle. And it's through for a hit. And it gets by him. Vladdy coming around 3rd. He'll score easily. And they lead by 2.
Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Bell stands in now and watches strike 1. And there's a foul ball. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. In the air, left side. Green makes the play, and that's the 3rd out. The Jays push across a run on this double. And it's 2-zip. Back after this on the show. Back here at the ballpark, top of inning number 7, and here is Orlando Arcia. Bassett back to work. There's a strike.
Some guys are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Way inside, gets out of the way. There's a 1-1. In the air, foul off first. Guerrero puts it away, and there's 1 down. Next is the Tigers DH, Kerry Carpenter. And first offering is fouled off. Here comes a pitch. Drilled in the air, right field, way back there, and that is out of here. He'll circle the bases, his 2nd of the year. It's 2-1.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Matt Vierling up now for the Tigers. High in the air, out to right. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 2 down. So 2 down now, and here is Spencer Torkelson. On a line, base hit.
That's back-to-back singles for him.
And man, I'll tell you, a line drive like that.
Chad Green ready to go. This is his 5th appearance of the year. Here's the catcher to hit, Jake Rogers.
Almost drove one out of here last time up. Flied out to the warning track.
Swings and misses. That's strike one.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Gosh, a little late on that breaking ball. I don't think he recognized it out of the hand. Just a little tardy. Gonna have to regroup here.
Ground ball left side. Third out, and that ends the frame. But not before they answer back with a solo home run. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here at Rogers Center, set for the last half of the seventh. And now for the Jays, Matt Chapman. The pitch. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Now 1-1. And a big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Typically, that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
Kicks and deals. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And a pitch. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. 2 gone now.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
And a foul ball. 0-1. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. So now back to the top of the order.
Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Jose Cisnero into the game. He's making his second appearance of the season.
Jose Cisnero.
Digging in, Whit Merrifield.
0-1.
First pitch, and he just misses. Upstairs. Varsho, the runner at first with 2 gone. And that's outside. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it could be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at bat turns out.
And now it's filled up. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And a pitch. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. 1 left for Toronto. They lead it 2-1. Back now in Toronto. Here's the third baseman, Andy Ibanez. The pitch. Popped up. Merrifield gets under it. Puts it away for the out. So digging in, Jace Young. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. The 0-1. Swings and lines a base hit into left field.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Tim Meza tapped back up the middle, knocks it down, throw to first, gets him. Good job to stay with it there for the second out. Now the left fielder, Riley Green. And a swing and a miss.
He can live up in the zone all game if guys will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitter's got to look down in the zone.
Next pitch inside. And 1-1. Runner leads away at second. Brings it in for the third out. Tigers leave one. They're down. Bottom of the eighth. And now for the Jays, Kevin Kiermaier. And a pitch. There's the strike.
It's amazing to look up and see 88 miles per hour on that changeup. Back in the day, that was a pretty good fastball. But with high velocities these days, that speed differential is right where it needs to be.
Fly ball down the line. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. That's in for a strike. Foul ball there. 0-2 now. And downstairs.
Really good take, especially with two strikes.
Got him swinging.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
On the ground to the left. And that's a fair ball. The run comes in to score from second. It's 3-1.
Picks himself up an RBI. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
Bell, the next to hit, takes outside. Pitch misses. 2 balls, no strikes.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
And there's the strike. And there's ball 4.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
So first and second with 2 outs. Now the third baseman, Matt Chapman. In there for strike 1. First and second, 2 down. Swing and a little roller right side. Torkelson takes it himself, and that is the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. Last chance coming up here for the Tigers. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Jordan Romano.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
The pitch. Arcia in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. Out to center. Kiermaier hauls it in, and there's 1 away. So now the DH spot, Kerry Carpenter. He's already homered in this game. First offering misses the mark.
Oh, that insurance run in the bottom of the 8th inning was so good to add on, especially with this power hitter at the plate. If he goes deep, you're still up in the ball game. Really good spot to be in right here.
Next pitch is popped up. He's there. He's got it. And there's 2 down.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
Okay, so Jordan Romano, a guy who never used cologne until a teammate gave him a bottle in 2021. He's been using it for games ever since. He rotates 3 colognes. Number 1, feeling good. Number 2, feeling good. Throw to first, ball game. And the Blue Jays salvage the finale of this 3-game series.
Great pitcher's duel in this one. You get to a certain point where each pitcher is trying to outdo the other, go a little bit deeper into the ball game. And for these guys, it really came down to a few key at-bats. This was a fun one to watch.
And your final 3-1 for Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show. Thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Victorious Blue Jays, 3 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Tigers, 1 run, 5 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 34 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.